Hello, I'm Beth. Welcome to this mindfulness-based meditation video. These videos are simple meditation techniques that you can do on your own, even if you've never practiced meditation before. It's based on mindfulness, which is directing our attention in an intentional way. So today's video is going to be safe space, safe place. So we're going to work on creating a safe space in your body, and then the option of creating a safe place in your mind as well. If you're ready to get started with me, find a comfortable seat. I encourage you to be sitting up for this one if that works for you. You can absolutely try it lying down as well if that works better for you. Wherever you are, take a posture where you can have a long back, that you can have openness in your torso. So in creating this safe space in our body, what we'll do today is we're going to place our hands on our body in a little bit of a self-hug, and that's going to be creating our safe space. So take one hand and place it on the side of your body over your side ribs. You can use whatever hand you want, it's up to you. And then other hand comes across your body and place it on your shoulders. Now you can adjust the hands to be closer, tighter, wider, and you can try it the other way around if the hand position doesn't feel comfortable to you. So the idea behind this is using our hands to help us feel comforted and safe in our bodies. Take a few moments to direct your attention to the feeling of your hands resting on your body. Notice that sense of weightedness. Maybe your top hand, you can feel a little bit heavy on wherever it's resting on your shoulder. The sense of softness as you gently hold yourself together, hug yourself in. The sense of enclosure of your arms, wrapping yourself around, and yet you have the freedom to move. You absolutely can move if you need to, so you're not locked in. You're comforting yourself with your own arms, with your own hands. And be aware of anything that comes up for you as you do that, any changes in your emotions, shifting in your energy levels, sensations that go through your body. As you keep your hands here, stay with those sensations or changes. And if you get caught up in thoughts or your mind goes somewhere else, bring your attention back to the feeling of your fingers, your arms, the feeling in your body. And creating the safe place is an option to add to this. So you can stay with the feeling of your hands on your body. You can close your eyes if you'd like or leave them open. Pay attention to other sensations like my voice, or you can even look around your room and notice what you see as you hold yourself safe. The safe place element, this is going to be an imaginal place. It's going to be a visual that we call to mind. And when I say imaginal, that means it can be someplace that you completely bring up in your mind that you've never visited before, or it could be a favorite place, a beach, a cozy chair, a space in your grandmother's house, a place that for you feels comforting and safe. If you're choosing to add the element of visualizing the safe place, start to call that to mind. And we want to try to use as many of our senses as possible. This is a visualization. We're going to visualize with all 5 of our senses. You might naturally start with your sight, imagining what you'd see in this place. If it's a house, indoors. If it's somewhere outside, what you would notice when you look around. And then move on to what you would hear. So if it is an outdoor space, an outdoor safe place that you imagine, there might be a lot of noises in nature and other things. Maybe it's very quiet. Maybe what you hear is silence. Maybe there's soothing sounds of family in the background if that is your safe place. Remember that you can switch the cross of your arms at any time if your arms start to feel too heavy or you want to just try and see how it feels the other way. And so continuing with your safe place, you'd notice what you could feel in that place. Just like you can feel your arms here on your body, what would you feel if you're on a beach? Maybe you'd feel the sand in your toes or underneath your body. If you're in a favorite comfy chair, maybe you'd feel the chair enveloping you in addition to your arms. A favorite outdoor space, maybe the grass under your feet. And then our last two senses are what we can smell and what we can taste. So imagine scent in particular is very rich for memories. If your safe space is someplace real, where the place is a real place that you've been to before, maybe you can imagine, I use the example of a grandmother's house that smells like cinnamon or vanilla, or in my case, like basil. Perhaps there's particular tastes that come to mind, that draw to mind in your mouth. It's the outdoor. Maybe there's a certain taste that's associated with spring. Anytime you need to, come back to the feeling of your arms in your body. This is your safe space, and you can have this regardless of whether or not you imagine your safe place. So this safe space in your body is always here. You can always come back to the feeling of your hands on your body, the feeling of self-comfort that you're giving yourself here. And then if adding the visualization of the safe place is helpful to you, you can go back and add details to your visual. Perhaps if it's a real place, it's remembering other little details about it that you'd forgotten, things that you hear in that place, things that you smell. Maybe in these last few moments you add a little bit of a note to yourself. I am safe. I am comforted. I am well. Whatever small affirmation or words of comfort would help you. It could be very personalized. I've got my back. I'll be okay. Remember, in mindfulness, we are directing our attention, but our attention will also wander, and that's a natural part of the process. The good news is when your attention does wander, you have anchors to bring it back. In this case, we have the anchor of the hands on the body, the visual of the safe place that we've created in the mind. Both of those things are things that you can come back to anytime, not anytime just that your mind wanders, but anytime that you need to create those feelings in the sense of safety. So if you're still holding your arms, you can let go of your arms. Give yourself a chance to just re-ground in the space without holding yourself, without the visual. Know that you can come back to either one or both of those two things at any time. Anytime you need to cultivate a sense of safety, you have that ability within you. You can take your hands to yourself. You can draw that safe place to mind. You can do both. So I hope that you found this practice helpful and useful to you. I have other very simple, basic meditations that you can try as well. I'll link to them right up here. And if there was something you liked about it, leave me a comment or something else you want to see. Let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more like this. Take care. Have a good rest of your day.